If you're a solo entrepreneur and you are thinking that you have a product and service and now you have to sell the product, right? You're having absolutely right thought, which is there. But what about all the things which will lead you to a consistent sale of your product and service? For example, there are tons of things which somebody ignores or are not aware about that actually happens in a business. Now, let's go deep into it. So I have divided this video into two parts. The first one is psychology and the second one is strategy. Okay. Now, let's talk about psychology first. Now you will see why psychology, mindset and this and that very boring. So let's keep aside the boring part and let's understand this. When you want to sell your product and service to your clients, to your customer, what do? The first thing is, do you become a cheesy salesy person, or you actually understand what are their needs, what are their wants, or what is it that they want or need, what is solving their problem, and based on that you come up with a strategy to sell your product and service. Now when you know this thing actually works with the customer, now think of it in creating your entire business plan, okay, in taking your business to the next level. What is the foundational activity or what is the foundational thing that is needed within you? That is the psychology part. Means, what kind of thought process are you having related to your product and service, related to the business, related to your market condition, related to everything that has to do with your domain, with your niche. What do I mean by that? Example, some people get too attached to their product and service and they feel like mera product and service is amazing. I don't need to market those stuffs and people will come and buy. And sometimes it happens that that product and service becomes obsolete in the market and they are so attached to it that they do not let go or do not create something new because their attachment is too high. So what kind of psychological atmosphere you are creating within yourself as a business owner, as a solo entrepreneur, that is very, very crucial. Why? Because that is going to set the foundation of your entire business. Example, you put the seed in a soil for a plant or a tree. Now, do you just hope, okay, I'll get amazing fruits at the end? Or all you do is to take care of the seed which is under the soil, nurture it completely, give it water, give it manure, and you wait for it to bear fruits in the coming few months. Now, what are you doing is you are building the foundation first. So there comes a psychology part. What kind of psychological atmosphere you are creating within yourself if you're working with other people in terms of your team members, whether full-time, part-time, vendors, does not matter. Are you guys on the same wavelength, or what kind of mindset anybody whom you are working with is having? Are they having a negative kind of mindset, limited mindset, or what is it? Okay, everything comes under the psychology. Now, second biggest factor in psychology is, what kind of a person are you? Are you a person who thinks, I have a product and service, I know about business, I have done this MBA, I have done that MBA? Nobody is going to tell me what I need to do. Why? Because maybe, I have learned it here and there. Now, the question is, have you stopped learning yourself? If you have stopped learning yourself, then you are dead. Because if you stop your growth factor, then nobody is going to save you. Because if you are having this kind of mindset that I know everything, then that's it. If you stop learning and growing, even as a solo entrepreneur, even as a business owner, then you will never understand what is in the next phase, because there are always things that you don't know. So that's why the psychology is really important. Okay, now coming to the next part, that is the strategy. Now, once the psychology is taken care of, what kind of mindset you are having, what kind of behavioral patterns you are having, what kind of thought process, what kind of people you are surrounded with. Now you need to work on creating the strategy and the plan for your business. That means without a plan, without a layout, you cannot make a building. Okay, so you cannot just create a building out of thin air. So for that, a blueprint is needed. So what is the strategy you have thought of your product and service? Example, if you have any kind of product and service, what is the problem that is solving in the market? Okay, what? Now, why? The why factor is, why do you want to work in this domain? What is your why? What is your purpose behind doing this kind of business? Okay, you need to be very clear on that. And third thing is how. Now, the biggest part of the how is, now you know what are the things you need to achieve in your business. Now here comes, what are your targets? What is the financial goals you need to achieve? Okay, what is the solution goals that you are going to give to your customers or your clients? So what is happening is, you are setting up parameters, you are setting up goals and targets. Based on that, you need to reverse engineer, and then you need to figure out, okay, if X is the amount I want in one financial year, then when you reverse it, every month I need to generate these kind of finance. Then you break it down. Every week I need to generate this kind of finance. So once you have done that bit of financial planning or projecting, then you need to figure out ki, what are the things that needs to go in the HR and operations part. Okay, when we talk about these words, HR, operations, finance, marketing, sales, etc., it need not mean you must be having a big team. Not needed. All you need to do is first create this entire strategy and plan for every aspect of your business, and then comes the lead generation, marketing, and then comes the sales. So people forget this middle part completely. The basic and the foundation part is completely ignored, because they think, if I have a product and service, I need to sell it. Very well, but what about all the activities that is needed to generate that sale consistently? Because ऐसा नहीं है कि you are selling it today and tomorrow if the sale does not come, then you will get up and start thinking about marketing it. So here comes the two aspects of psychology and strategy. Hope this helps. If you have any questions or doubt, comment below or get in touch on the email ID given in the description, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much.